Hello everybody, welcome back to Kazoop Art, and in this video I'm going to quickly break down doubt. And the reason why is because I have actually started to have a lot more doubt as I put myself out there and grow, which is definitely something I really didn't expect, but I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to overcome it now. So for me, doubt is quite simple, really. For me, at the end of the day, to me, doubt is just comparison. And because I've really stopped comparing myself to others, naturally my doubt has gone away. So for me, I suppose the doubt that I'm facing now is a lot more deep. It's concerning worthiness, right? Like whether I am really worthy of having this channel and making this impact and helping other people out and being that beacon of light, if you will. So again, it's all a matter of perspective. And I will say that especially for younger artists, self-doubt might be a lot more prevalent. I will also say that even well-established artists who work in those huge companies that they've always wanted to, even they might have doubt because they're surrounded by these people that they look up to, and they feel this pressure because they're in this studio that they've always wanted to work in. And in those cases, self-doubt is... And in those cases, simply being humble can help. Realize that, especially if you're new to a studio, that, you are new and you might feel you need to prove yourself, and to some extent you do, but realize that some of the people working with you were in the same position you were in. And so you can go to other people and ask them. And so you can go to your coworkers and ask them how they dealt with it. Ultimately doubt is something that I feel every person experiences. And through the act of being humble, in my mind, one can understand that the people that they look up to were in the same position that they are in right now. And by knowing that, perhaps it might ease the mind a bit. But in terms of dealing with doubt over the long term, and I mean years and years from now, I feel the best way to do this is to learn to let go of your comparisons and your expectations and your beliefs and let them go and be at peace with this feeling like you need to prove something. Because in my mind, the only thing that you need to prove to anybody are things that you need to prove to yourself, and even that is still self-imposed. And I'm saying this in terms of trying to prove something for, let's say, proving that you have self-worth and that you matter. In my mind, you shouldn't really have to prove. You don't have anything to prove because you are already worthy. So yeah, going back to my main point here, it's all about being at peace. And with self-doubt, I feel it really helps me, at least, to write in a journal. Basically everything that makes me feel that way. I try to find time in the week to sit down and actually write down everything that has blocked me mentally, and especially now things that have triggered this self-doubt in me, just to try to figure out where it's coming from, and so I can ultimately let it go and be at peace. And because self-doubt is something that I've really overcome quite a bit, honestly, all I really have to offer here is that main point about being at peace with these feelings and beliefs and whatnot, and just letting them go. And I hope this helped you, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, and before I leave, I am definitely thinking about live streaming here on YouTube, and I'm running into a whole bunch of problems. So if somebody could help me down in the comments below, that would be nice. So the thing is, I create digital art on my iPad, and I've been trying to find some kind of an app or just something to share my iPad screen on my Mac so that I can use the Mac screen, right? Like the desktop, or maybe using a window of some sort for OBS. And specifically, I'm using Streamlabs OBS. So if anybody knows of any kind of apps or something I can do, maybe a workaround, or just it might actually be a lot better to just use a traditional camera and just point it down at my iPad and just do it that way. That could also work. But with all that said, that's the end of the video, and I hope this helped, and I'll see you soon.